Today I am going to take unit number 6. It consists of moments, Q&As and kurtosis. So for that I have to upload the 3 videos. I am going to explain this 3 topics in 3 different videos. So in first video I am going to explain right now the moments. So first, moments. So what's the moment? The moment is, it tells about how is the distribution, and its characteristics quantitatively. Sorry. So this is what you say in a brief, the theoretical definition and why we study the movement. So in a mechanical terms, movement means product of force above force and distance between the application of force and the point about which we want to take movement. For example, this is a point about which I am going to take the moment. I am considering this as B, and at a point, this is point A and this is point B, at which I am going to apply the force. So the moment of this force about this point and the distance between A and B is D. So the moment about point A, because of force F at B, we can write it as F multiplied by D. This is a moment about point A. So similarly in statistics, the moment is the moment is how the data is distributed about that point. It tells about how the data is distributed about some point. So there are 2 types of moment. First, the moment about 0. Second, the moment about the mean of, the moment about the mean of data set. So to explain first one, there are For to explain the first one, consider the raw data. The first movement, there are like the basic definition of the movement. I'm going to explain the mathematical basic definition of the movement. I'm going to explain right now. For the kth order and movement about data set, movement of a data set about a value is given as, mathematically it is given as summation of the xi minus a raised to the power k, that is the kth order, divided by n. N is number of observation in that set, and this I is from 1 to n. N is number of observation. This is called as a movement. That denotes in a mu k. This is a movement, and this given as order of movement. If it is first order, the mu is equal to 1 sigma I 1 to n, and this is I, this is a, this is n, and the k becomes 1. Sorry, it might be it is difficult to show. I'm writing on that tattoo, so on that picture, so it might be, it will not be seen clearly. So the raised to the power of this term will be 1 for the first order. For the second order it will be 2. For the third order it will be 3. So I'm going to rub this one to explain the next thing. So we have seen the definition of movement. So the definition of mathematical definition of movement, the kth movement is given as summation of I is 1 to n, xi is the observations minus the xth observation, ith observation of the data set, then the point about which the movement is taken, and this is the number of observation n, and this is a k. K is the kth order observation. So I am going to write it here, where about this equation, where k is order of movement, x I is ith observation or major or major of data set, now n is total number of observation, and a is point or value about which we want to find out movement. So I have told you there are two type of movement, that is about 0 and about the mean value. So we'll see about the zeroth movement first. For the first zeroth movement, that is the first order zeroth movement, about the zeroth movement is given as 1 upon n. The n is the number of observation summation of the, now here the a becomes 0 and this is a xth observation, summation raised to the power k. K is a 1 here, so I am writing k as a 1, and I is from 1 to n divided by n is coming here. So this is the first order moment about 0. The second order moment will come like this, n raised to the power, so is summation of I is to 1 to n, the number of observation xi. Here the order is 2, so I am writing 2 here. For the third one, this is the case here, I is equal to 1 to n xi raised to the power 3 about mu 3. Mu 4 is 1 to n, summation of I is equal to 1 to n xi raised to the power 4. So this is all about the moment of a data set about a point 0, and this is the how it is measured with respect to the order. Now next thing is the moment about its mean value. So first I have to find the mean values of a data set. So I am considering the mean value as a as a not a. Consider the my mean value is m of any data set. So I am going to write this equation in terms of this equation about this mean point m. So the equation become, for the first moment, this is become summation of I is to 1 to n, this n is coming number of observation xi. Now the a becomes here m, so I am writing m raised to the power the first order, so I am writing 1. So this is my first formula, first moment about the mean of a data set. The next one becomes 1 raised to the power m raised to the power I is to 1 to n xi minus m raised to the power 2, because second. Third one is coming 1 to n raised to the power I is 1 to n xi minus m raised to the power 3. The same thing for the fourth order, xi 1 to n xi minus m raised to the power 3. So this is how, sorry, this is fourth order, so here the fourth will come. So this is how the moment is defined, and about mean and about 0. Now if you see here the 0th order moment, the moment about a 0 and first order, this is nothing but the mean, definition of a mean of a data set. And if you see this definition, and if you find it, if you take any data and if you find out the mean and take this first order derivative, it always comes 0. Now why we are seeing these things? Because we find out the moment ratios, and to see what is the kurtosis, and from this moment we can find out the kurtosis, this that first order, second order, third order and fourth order. These three are going to help out to find out, not find out, to tell about the kurtosis and skewness. So for that I have to first show, I have to first tell you the ratio of the moment. The first ratio of the moment is beta 1, which is nothing but mu 3 square to the mu 2 q, and the second ratio of moment is mu mu 4 divided by mu 2 square. So this is all about the ratio and how it is going to useful for to find out the skewness and movement, kurtosis sorry, here R is kurtosis. I'm going to explain you in the next video. Before that, I want to explain you what is the skewness and what is kurtosis. So I'm going to explain this one is in my next video. Thank you.